Okay, so let's unpack this. If you just look around you right now, chances are you're surrounded by PE, polyethylene, terephthalate.
Oh, absolutely. It's in everything. Bottles, clothes, packaging, it's everywhere.
But here's the problem, the big challenge. Standard recycling, mechanical recycling. It
Right.
just downgrades it.
Right. Every cycle, the quality gets worse. It's not a true circle.
Exactly. So the real goal, the huge leap we need, is what's called closed-loop recycling, turning that waste back into its raw materials, its monomers.
And this is the key part. At the same quality as brand new virgin plastic.
And that's what we're digging into today. The source material we have details a pretty groundbreaking chemical method that might actually get us there.
It's all about a surprisingly simple, innovative, iron-based catalyst system. That's the secret.
So that's our mission for you. We're going to dive into this FeCl3 amine catalyst system and figure out how these researchers got, well, basically perfect results from some really difficult waste.
We're talking mixed textile scrap and dirty bottles from collection bins. The worst stuff.
Okay, so before this breakthrough, what were the hurdles? The old chemical methods were pretty brutal, right?
Brutal's a good word. Processes like glycolysis, they needed really harsh conditions.
Yeah.
Super high temperatures, high pressure,
And a lot of chemicals, I assume.
tons. Massive amounts of excess acids or bases just to get the reaction going. And that's where the real problem starts.
The cleanup.
The cleanup. You end up with all these salts and unwanted byproducts. It's a mess.
Yeah.
So you need these costly, energy-guzzling purification steps, and you produce huge volumes of wastewater.
Which is why recycled resin was always either way too expensive or just not very good quality.
Exactly. So the big question for these researchers was, how do you bypass all of that? How do you run the reaction without any of those harsh acids and bases?
And the answer was this iron catalyst.
The innovation is really in its simplicity. It's iron chloride, FeCl3, combined with a very small amine additive. They use things like benzimidazole or pyridine.
So the iron does the heavy lifting, but what does the amine do?
The amine acts as a promoter, a helper molecule. It sort of activates the whole system, boosting the activity in a huge way.
And the results they got with this system?
They were stunning. The SeCl3 benzimidazole system got quantitative conversion. We're talking over 99%.
Wow.
And, maybe even more importantly, it had exclusive selectivity, which means basically no unwanted side reactions. It only produced the pure monomers they were after.
So does this only work under perfect lab conditions? Or can it handle variety?
That's a great question, and the versatility is key. It worked with a bunch of different alcohols, methanol, ethanol, you name it. But methanolysis, using methanol, was the fastest.
How fast are we talking?
Under 3 hours at 160 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And that gives you the monomer DMT, dimethyl terephthalate.
Okay, but the real test is the garbage. Did they use real-world waste?
They did. They took on actual bottles from public collection stations and, even tougher, mixed white and colored PT textile waste.
That textile fiber is notoriously difficult because of all the dyes and chemicals.
Right. And this is where we get the real aha moment.
Yeah.
In the scale-up tests, they used 30-gram samples of this dirty feedstock with methanol.
Yeah.
The reaction yielded what they called analytically pure DMT, over 99.9% pure. It came out as these bright white microcrystals.
Wait, hold on. Analytically pure from mixed colored textiles. How on earth did they purify it? Some complex distillation.
No. And this is the economic pivot point. This is the game changer.
Okay.
They got that pure product simply by filtering it after the solution cooled down.
Just filtering.
Just filtering. Think about that. They are skipping entire massive chemical engineering steps that cost a fortune. No distillation columns, no solvent washing. All that cleanup needed for the old acid and best methods is just gone.
That simplicity is incredible. So if we zoom out, what we have is a simple, very selective and scalable way to use a iron catalyst to break down really complex PT waste.
Into monomers that are so pure they can compete with virgin plastic.
Sure.
Not just on quality, but potentially on cost, too.
And the researchers aren't stopping there.
No, they explicitly say the next steps are one-pot repolymerization, basically turning that white powder right back into brand new plastic and even upcycling it.
So here's the thought we want to leave you with. If achieving this incredible purity from really difficult waste is now as simple as just cooling a solution down and filtering it, how quickly will that shift the entire global economics of plastic production toward a truly circular model?